Hi students, this is Miss Oberly with lesson 3-1 special angle pairs. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to name the pairs formed by a two parallel lines cut by a transversal. So, some basic terms we need to know. Parallel lines, this is the symbol you'll be looking for. On the lines, it's these two little arrows. Skew lines are lines that do not intersect and are not coplanar. So, we're looking for lines that are on different planes and don't intersect. Parallel planes are two planes that are parallel to each other. They'll never intersect. Identify the following using this wedge of cheese. Makes me kind of hungry. Segments parallel to JP. So if this is JP, parallel segments are KQ and LR. Segment skew to KL. So if this is KL, let's switch colors so we're not confused. If this is KL, oops, I thought I switched to blue. Let's switch to blue, there we go. Skew, we're looking for a different plane and not parallel. So PQ is one, JP is one. Is there another one? PR, they're saying. Oh yeah, PR is on a different plane but not parallel. A plane that's parallel to PQR. So if this is PQR, the only plane parallel to that is plane KLJ. All right, now we need to know these special angle pairs I was talking about. So go ahead and draw yourself a quick picture that looks like this. Two lines cut by a transversal, and then number the angles super fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, first special angle pair is interior angles. So they are 3, 4, 5, and 6. They're on the inside of the two lines. Exterior angles are just what they sound like. They're on the outside of those two lines. Consecutive interior angles are going to be on the inside of those two lines, and then when you focus on the transversal, consecutive are going to be the ones that are in a row, so like 4 and 5 or 3 and 6. I also think consecutive C. They form a C or a backward C. Alternate interior angles are interior. They're on the inside of the two lines, and they're on alternate sides of the transversal, so 4 and 6 or 5 and 3. Alternate exterior on the outside of the two lines and on alternate sides of the transversal, so 2 and 8 or 1 and 7. Corresponding angles are going to be in the same spot. So if you look up here, upper right of this T, the corresponding angle will be in the upper right, so 2 and 6 or 3 and 7 or 8 and 4 or 5 and 1. All right, so now we need to do some identifying. Let's cover up the answers here before we start this. So we're going to look at this picture and classify the relationship as one of those names we just came up with. So 1 and 5. Well, they're on the outside of the two lines on alternate sides, so I would call that alternate exterior. Let's check 6 and 7 to see if we got those right first. These are on the inside, and they're on the same side of the transversal. So remember, inside, same side of the transversal is consecutive interior angles. All right, and then 2 and 4. Here's 2, here's 4. They're in the upper right, so that's the same spot, so we call that corresponding. And 2 and 6 are alternate interior angles. That's it for now.